Some news from Samson. Baghdad-Erbil talks will resume next week from July 8th, 2020. The Department of the Patriotic Union of Kurdistan, Dylan Ghafoor, said on Wednesday that talks between Baghdad and Erbil will resume next week, noting that the two sides have not reached a conclusion regarding the oil file. Ghafoor told Shafak News, quote, "There is an intention and will among the negotiating delegation of the Kurdistan regional government to resolve the differences and outstanding problems with Baghdad." She added, quote, "The delegation of the Kurdistan regional government will visit Baghdad next week to complete the talks, especially those related to oil and the salaries of the region's employees." Ghafoor said that, quote, "The oil file is one of the thorny issues and the negotiating delegations did not reach a result regarding it," noting that, quote, "there are problems technically regarding of the oil file." She noted that the, quote, "the two parties want to reach solutions and resolve differences and problems related to the two governments." Ghafoor indicated the delegation will be headed by Prime Minister Masroor Barzani or his deputy Quabad Talabani, stressing the delegation of Kurdistan regional government's determination to solve problems and reach positive results during its next visit. The previous Iraqi government, headed by Adel Abdul Mahdi, had cut last April the salaries of state employees in the Kurdistan region after accusing the region of not committing to an agreement to deliver 250,000 barrels of oil per day to the company Sumo, owned by Baghdad, which was defined by the government of Erbil. Al-Kazimi's government agreed 2 months ago to launch salaries for 1 month for the region's employees and mortgaged it regularly on Baghdad and Erbil's agreement on the oil file and the region's share of the federal budget. Since the decision to cut the salaries of the province's employees, the two sides have held 3 rounds of discussion in the capital, Baghdad, to resolve the differences. The military delegations of the two sides are also holding talks to form joint coordination centers in the disputed areas to fight the terrorist organization ISIS, whose activity has increased in those areas since the beginning of the current world, taking advantage of the absence of coordination between Baghdad and Erbil. And that's all for now. Thanks for tuning in.